always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna get better. I'm getting better when I wanna get better. I'm getting better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I'm on a new level. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Tennessee Titans. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Nashville. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. At the 17-yard line.
Watch out now. 62. Let's go now. Black 40. Check view. Mega. Ready.
This to Jacobs on the toss right. And he'll get this past the 20 as he gets about 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready,
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Ready. 52 1. Set.
Love looking to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. Play action this time with Love. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And he's going to have another 1st down as as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, set. Set.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he'll be taken down near the 20 of the 21. The tackle by Jeffrey Simmons.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Set. Ready. Yep, shot.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't...
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give like your birthday. The party in the club.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, Cuddy.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
Ward. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to it as he released it. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
On the ready. Here we go.
Play action now. Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80, 19 Lions.
To throw, here's Ward. He's going to air one out. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
A short throw to Musgrave. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Let's go now. 60 reps. 60 reps. Smash. Red. Ready?
On play action. Love to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Fight. Check. Hot. 33. Yellow. Ready?
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Blue striker. Here.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 36 yards. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Go.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
On the double. Ready? Ready?
Off play action, Ward. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That's to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Hut.
To the air again, Love. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
95. Spike. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tucker Kraft, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week?
It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
The score, Packers 21, Titans 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Set, ready. Blue, 32. Black Ultra. Black Shot. Blaster, ready.
Here's Love. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. Touchdown, Packers. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, 48 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fighting his way through contact. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well,
partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans get a bit closer. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, right?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Come on, set.
To throw now, here's Love. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Smash. 10 black. 10.
Love, they go play action now. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
To throw is Ward. This is caught by Tate. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. A nice little juke. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to go, it's still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now he'll tuck this and run, and he will slide down with a good gain. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, red, yellow. Blue striker.
Glove. That is caught. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to get the football back at their own 17. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
60 Vikings, Cowboy 80.
He's got Bellinger. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Let's go. 19, Charger, 19, hurt. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. Ready.
Here's Ward. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing is Ward. He's got a man, complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. It's a big play there for Tennessee. 41 yards. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Ward from the gun on third down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Cougar 19.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Cowboy 80. Go.
Now Ward. This will be caught at about the 6. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60.
Going for it, here's Ward. He'll try to do it himself, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Set, ready.
Throwing. Love. Looking left outside, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 2 yards to go, second down.
Brings up second and 2.
Let's go now. Trouble, 38. Block 40. Hey, blue. Hut.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He's going to let one fly for Tate. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Throwing now, Ward. That's complete to DK. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 67 yards. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down.
Opposite. Green.
First down, Green Bay.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Blue, go. Rail, yep, hey.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Set.
Play action this time with Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Short throw, he's got Kraft. They find some open field here. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Switch. Yellow. Red. 38. Set. Go.
A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Yeah, boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. Running the toss here to Jacobs. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead,
Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Riggs, Riggs.
Ward. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check, 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 check.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come 19. Ready, ready. Bronco 80.
To throw, here's Ward. The short throw put in by Bollinger. And he's corralled but not before getting it inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Looking to throw. Moore. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Following the interception, Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
32. Ready?
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, 82 yards. And the Packers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Carlson on for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Packers 56, Titans 28. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1, because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Broncos. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
70 Lions. Ready, right?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The Titans on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Moore. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Down. Hut.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Red.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Here we go. Set.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Come on, set. Ready.
And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. This is down the field for Bellinger. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Ready?
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1 and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday.
Being on some chill. We go 0 to